It's another Henry J recap video with poor Shop Dog. I've been stealing an hour here and an hour there over the last few days. Just trying to kind of get this sorted. And here's where I'm at. I've still got a lot of grounds to make. And there's 10,000 zip ties on top of there. So at some point I'll cut them all and actually do it neatly. But I need everything to route above that brake box. And then, of course, those are the two that go to the Dakota dash. We've got our heater stuff, temp mounted. There's our switch 1, switch 2 right there for the Dakota. This is for the radio interface. And then I'm using these as basically a way of making the end of a wire safe for now. Don't know how that's going to actually work in the end. Did the same thing, remember before I had a connector on it, and then it's come to my attention that the upholstery guy is probably not going to have those connectors. So we've changed courtesy to read courtesy, and then be one of those nice safe ends, just in case he wants to put a light back there when the door is open. Remember, we've got the EL wire in the door sills. So there's one of the drivers there. There's one here, and then they'll go over to them, and then those will turn on anytime the courtesy circuit is on. I have wires routed up here, which really wasn't fun. That A-pillar is not actually a viable route. I was able to sneak 2 wires in, could not sneak in the stuff for the mirror. So that's there. Had to drill a hole, wasn't very fun. And you can see it's not ideal, but it does work. It'll get the job done. Would have been a nice thing to know before the car was painted. We could have welded in a channel or a pipe or something, but I don't think this mirror with the backup camera was something we would even thought about back then. Let's see. Got the stuff for the neutral safety, and I know it seems silly, but being able to break it off of here because it's so difficult to get in there. If you had to take the shifter out for maintenance, that's just going to make it easier. Spend $3 to save you a couple hours later. Everything back here is almost there. Still got to glue that down and figure out exactly how the EL wires are getting held down. Got some grounds in here, and then I think I can finally put the dash in. It's, I don't have much space under here to put stuff, and not a lot of places to clip anything, so it does make it difficult. So I'm trying to hide stuff wherever I can. I'm just assuming that the console is going to be able to hide most of what I'm doing over here, and all of those heater wires just end in spade connectors, so those are easy enough for them to lengthen or shorten. Those are in most of our wheelhouses. But as soon as the dash is in, then I can finally focus on the engine bay. I've got an extra circuit run, one for the backup camera and the reverse lights, so one of the aux circuits is there. And then I did run back a fused circuit for cigarette lighter, for chargers or whatever they decide to add. And then that CB radio circuit, because it's so nicely fused, I ran that back as well. So he's got clock, he's got the radio fuse and a ground, but also, charge ports or cigarette lighter, and just that spare circuit, because, it's a lot easier to run that wire now. It cost us $1 versus, in a couple years when you're like, oh, I wish we had this feature kind of thing, because that happens all the time. So, under here, nothing's changed since the other day. So, not a lot to talk about there. Like I said, this is just a super, super short video. I will probably get it edited later tonight. So, at this point, Shop Dog's going to say, why don't you go see ShopRex now? This has been a ShopRex approved video. Have a great night. Thanks for watching.